Hi, I'm Lisa, and welcome to At Home with AW. Today we have a very special guest with us, Way Past Mad author Hallee Adelman. We're lucky to have another AW author join us to read their latest book, and then afterwards, Hallee will join us on a video call to chat about her books, writing, and how we can handle feeling way past mad. First, we're going to join Hallee as she reads to us her book. In Way Past Mad, we learn that sometimes being mad is more than a feeling. Kia is way past mad. Her little brother Nate messed up everything, even breakfast. When her best friend Hooper tries to help, Kia shouts at him. Now it's up to Kia to find a different way past mad and to make things right. Let's join Hallee now.
Hi, it's me, Hallee Adelman. Have you ever been mad? Have you ever been really mad? Have you ever been way past mad? Well, today I'm going to read to you Way Past Mad, an Albert Whitman book written by me, Hallee Adelman, and illustrated by Sandra de la Prada. We're going to find out what happens when a little girl named Kia gets mad, then really mad, then way past mad. Way past mad. Nate messed up my room. It made me mad. Then he fed Axe my breakfast, so I ate toast. I hate toast. He even ruined my favorite hat. I loved that hat. Mom said, "Nate's little Kia, he didn't mean it." Now I felt really mad. I flung open the screen door and called bye, but my family was too busy to hear me. I headed to school, kicking rocks and sticks as I walked, kicking and kicking and kicking. I was way past mad, the kind of mad that starts and swells and spreads like a rash. I stopped to fold down the top of my sock to cover the hole where my skin peeked through. That Nate, he must have cut that hole. "Wait up," my friend Hooper called. But that morning, I wasn't going to wait for anyone. I ran. "Wait up, Kia." I looked back at Hooper and ran even faster, like I was the best runner in the world, racing, leaving all others in the dust, far behind me. The crowd roaring, calling my name so loud as I crossed that line, "Kia, Kia, Kia," without Nate messing anything up. Then I'd stand tall wearing brand new socks and a gold medal like sunshine around my neck. I ran and ran, but the sidewalk was crooked. Kerthunk. Stupid sidewalk. "You okay, Kia?" Hooper asked. "Do I look okay?" I sassed, pointing to my knee. But Hooper wasn't looking at my knee. He was looking at that hole in my sock. The hole that felt everywhere. I stood up fast. "Leave me alone." "What? Why?" "Because I don't like you, Hooper." Which wasn't even true, but my mad made me say it. My heart sank. I knew I hurt Hooper's feelings. I watched Hooper head towards school, kicking rocks and sticks as he walked, kicking and kicking and kicking like he was way past mad. He was too far away when I whispered, "I didn't mean to give you my mad, Hooper." But like he actually heard me, Hooper stopped for a second. I don't know why. I just know that I was glad he did. So I called, "Hooper, Hooper, wait up." But he didn't wait. I called again, "Please, Hooper, wait up." He looked back at me. But then he kept on going. running up our favorite slide, calling out to Skitter and Jin. And I didn't want to be way past mad anymore. I wanted to be with Hooper. I ran toward him like the best runner in the world, and I didn't care which way my socks flipped or if Nate was messing up things up at home. I just cared about reaching Hooper and saying, "I'm sorry. I like you a lot." After I said it, I felt better. And Hooper didn't look mad. He said, "I know. Come on." I told him about my morning and how Mom said Nate didn't mean it and how I didn't mean it when I hurt Hooper's feelings. Then we joked and laughed. I was so happy. The kind of happy that starts and swells and spreads like a smile. We turned the corner and headed the right way together. Thanks for reading together with me, Way Past Mad. I hope you enjoyed the book and that you saw there can be other things you can do besides taking your mad out on someone else. So next time you get way past mad, think about Kia and Hooper and how good it felt for Kia to get past her mad. Thanks for reading with me.
Now it's time to give Hallee a call and chat with her about our favorite thing, books. All right, and we're joined now by author Hallee Adelman. Thank you so much for joining us for this special episode of At Home with AW, Hallee.
Thanks for having me, Lisa.
Yeah, and thank you so much again for reading to us Way Past Mad. It was so fun to have you join us and read that as well.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Definitely. Now, we're going to dive right in. You're an author of multiple books. So when did you realize that you wanted to be a writer?
I realized I wanted to be a writer when I was a teacher. I always read picture books to my classroom and always wrote with the kids during writing time and modeled certain writing tips. And one day I had a really close friend who, for a special occasion, gave me a journal and said, "Why don't you start writing down all of your book ideas?" I didn't even realize that I had been talking about all these creative ideas. And I filled the journal and then started learning about writing, and the rest is history.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, it's funny. That when I talk about writing, I also think about playing. And it's funny when I mentioned my favorite books, I was talking about playing too, because for me, I think the first thing I do is I almost am playing or pretending that I'm this character and I'm holding this feeling or this emotion that he or she has. And I'm acting it out in my mind. It's like there's this movie that's playing forward of what's happening with this character in the story.
Oh, that's really cool. So it almost like not just the pen to paper, but you actually visualize it.
Oh, fully visualize it. I actually sometimes like feel it in my body, I'm
Oh,
like
that's really
right
cool.
there. I think there's two reasons. One, you talk about understanding things, and feelings and emotions are a way I think we can all understand each other. You might not, know what it feels like to win a soccer game, but you still might know what it feels like to feel really excited or to have achieved something that just fills you up with such a strong emotion. So I like that people can connect with emotions. And I also love that, kids and adults can feel just really cared about when they read about someone who has a big emotion or who makes a mistake because of emotion. Just the fact that they can see themselves in a story and feel like it's okay to feel that way and it's okay to get past a certain feeling and have a lot of different feelings. Yeah, I'm really excited that we're working together again and with a book called Way Past Worried that's coming out in the Way Past Mad series. And it's a book about a little kid who gets way past worried and he needs to find his way past it. So it's that same type of idea of how can you feel something really big and figure out what to do, even if that feeling's stopping you from acting the way you really want to act. Well, first of all, if you're feeling way past mad that you're stuck at home, there are the great AW videos that you can check out. I've also worked on some stuck at home series videos to give some ideas, things that you can do if you have some big feelings. You know, if you would like to be able to express your feelings, if you want to be able to thank a helper, if you want to be able to make up a silly pet game to let out your silly feelings. We also created these mad cakes. If you want to mash up your mad and get it all out with like making, it's kind of like a pancake, but it's like a mad cake. How can you mash your feelings into something and to let out, express yourself in that kind of silly way, but it still, you know, gets you to release some of your feelings. And, you know, as far as my quiet chip, one of the videos we had a little girl named Avery was so sweet. She sent in a video of how she made her own quiet chip. So we turned that into a video. You know, how can you create a space for yourself? Because everybody's like together at home and sometimes you want a separate space. So how can you make this quiet chip or fort-like structure, whether it's to create or escape some noises that you don't like, or it's just to use your imagination. And we also have a build your quiet chip checklist on waypastbooks.com and lots of activities at waypastbooks.com if you want to play some fun emotion card games or just be silly or have things to talk about with your family and friends or classroom.
Great. Yeah, the video series has been really, really good. We posted a few of those as well on Instagram. They've been a lot of fun to watch. And for anyone watching, we'll make sure to also, if you go to our blog, albertwhitman.com/blog, we'll make sure in the post for this video that there'll be links to Hallee's site so you can get any of those activities and downloads as well to enjoy.
Well, obviously I love reading and writing. So I think reading and writing is a great thing to stay creative and have fun. I also love writing songs. I wrote a Way Past Mad song during this time, and it felt really good. We wound up recording it with a little girl from Elizabeth from the Philadelphia Girls Choir. So that was super fun at a distance, obviously. But other things you can do, I love spending time with my family. So hopefully you can spend time with your family or somebody else that you're quarantined with. Or if you have a pet at home, playing with your pet. I know our dog now has a pink tail. And our other dog has a mohawk, but I won't give too many other details about that. So I think just being playful, and the other thing is really just to stay grateful. Stay grateful for the people who are helping. Stay grateful if you're feeling healthy. Stay grateful if someone you know isn't feeling well, that you have the energy to let them know you're thinking of them in some way. So if you can take all of your emotions and still find something that you can really feel grateful about, that might just make staying home and quarantine even better.
Well, thank you so much again for reading for us today, and also for joining us and answering questions and talking. Like I said, we'll link to some of the activities that Hallee's been creating and more about Way Past Mad and Way Past Worried and Quiet Chip on our blog. Thank you so much for joining us, Hallee.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Lisa.
Thanks for tuning in, and thanks to author Hallee Adelman for reading and chatting with us today. For more information about Way Past Mad and Hallee's other books for the Albert Whitman and Company, please visit our blog at albertwhitman.com/blog. Happy reading!